Sub dudes. Time to play Warframe, I guess. Let's enjoy it while we can. I'm a little bit scared of assassination, man. Because I'm not sure if my Titania can really go through the tank level, but let's try. Other than that, we should have no problem. Such a freaking ass when the tank only can take damage from RPGs. It's unfair. Schizophrenic. Join the squad. Well. And this is interesting. About guy that almost failed. Ah, no. Okay, it's not gonna be failed this time. Nice. And the room is honestly easy. It's easy to find the keys over there. So like we are gonna be Gucci. Oh, I didn't even... Wait, do I even take... I mean, what? Where's my damage? Wait a second. I do believe it is possible to do some damage for them. I think I need to stay close in order to do damage. Like I think the challenge says that they do take reduced damage if it's unknown weak point. Strike. So yeah. So we gotta be accurate in a way. God bless, the weak points are shown. Other than that, looks like an easy mission. Yeah, that was the fastest mission of the temporal Archimedes I have ever had. Nice. Gladly, we don't really have a loose condition mission this week. Like a defense one, for example. It's like potentially we're gonna kill the tank eventually without much problems. Let's see the rewards. Bunch of shards, not bad. Next mission is Legacy. Alright, like I said, it's not even that bad. Like I said, it's defeated 3. Yeah, that's gonna take some time. But this mission is hella fast. No, not a big deal. Especially if I'm gonna be able to find this hut to feed the cat. Yo. Unexpectedly I'm taking damage. I mean, should not be a big deal. 1 million. Not bad. Let's heal a bit. And take this juicy heart. I don't think I should kill the legacy side quickly enough by myself if I'm gonna get there. I mean, it's holy fuck, man, I'm dying. Other than that, the damage is okay. What? I'm dead. Fuck. It was fast. Not sure what was doing damage to me, but that's fucked. Okay, well, I see the heart. That means I gotta pick it up. One level above. Bruh, am I blind? Or am I tripping? Whoa. God bless the arcane that lets me kill myself. Although it's kinda hard to survive there. Let's try to be useful, at least in some way. There's not much we can do. Alright, where's the boy? Ah, it's not there. That was an illusion. Okay, I did some damage, but I died. If only I would know what killed me. Man, it's kinda hard. Kinda hard to know what was doing damage to me. I probably should have read not decent damage now, but yo, to carry the tank. Yeah, the tank is gonna be a fun adventure. Right. Let's get out. Pick the heart. I think I do lose some HP. When I use my abilities, but it should not be a big problem. Okay, where's our boy? I don't like that my shields do not really work there. And I know why. I have a delay. Recharge delay. That makes sense. If only I could do damage to the tank with the help of my pixies, man. I would be a monster. Okay, where's this? guy. Ah, there it is. I do have the no ammo. Should not be a big deal. There it is. Done. The second mission is done. I repeat. Let's return to the safety. This was a dangerous task. Hey, where's the exit? Oh, save. That's fucked up. Oh, I do believe I might know where it says the key. It should be there. Yep. Because I kinda had a good time hunting some keys in the past. So yeah, GG. I wonder if they're gonna get baited. No, they didn't move. Interesting. Let's wish the best luck to our team. In fact, I can see that all the opponents are now at the crowd. The game didn't really lie, and that's a little bit weird. In a way that I don't know how are we gonna get the codes, but there it is. Imagine someone in a special tank. That would be fun. Right, so where's the door? There it is. Oh, there it is. There's the next one. Bro is down. What the hell? How could you? Okay, exit is not even that far. This time. This is nice. Oh my god. How could I miss an RPG? Oh, whoa, fuck my life, man. Sudden toxin proc. Yikers. I'm getting greedy by trying to pick up an RPG from my dead ally. My bad. Would be perfectly fine otherwise. Right, we gotta kill this one though. Or not. Honestly, let's just ignore them. Okay, so around alright. Looks like they're kind of game. So why are they so slow? Okay, where's RPGs? Like this. Let's pick it up quickly. And this should be good. Well, also gotta save some RPGs for later. Wait. The toxic guy is kinda adventures for our team. Yeah, okay, I can try. I can try doing it, but I need some kind of protection. While I'm doing that, shit. Hope my team is protected me well. Nice, thanks. Dudes. It's insane. My team protected me. Isn't that really beautiful? Team play. I'm amazed. I mean, does that even matter? If our guy has 1k energy? I cannot be sure. So as far as I do remember, this guy only takes damage from RPGs, so yeah, we might not waste our time. Okay. Oh, they are not dead. Holy. $77 millions of damage. Not bad. I think I have killed two spots in once, which is not bad. I think they're supposed to die. Oh shit. That's fucked. Our guy is dead again. Let's revive him. I kinda thought it's the time for the tank to go away. Holy shit, my HP bar. Careful, my boy. Someone tells me they cannot live for a long amount of time. Guys, like, really? I'm afraid I'm wasting too much time trying to save them, but at the same time, it's not good. Not to try to. Ah shit. Yeah, as long as I'm touching this this ground, it's a bit fucked. Ah, we are all dead, I think. Very bad. I'm not even sure if I bring my Oberon, I will be able to save my allies. It would be nice if I could, but there's like one thing. This ground. Meanwhile, if you are status immune, that doesn't mean that you are not gonna be taking damage from the ground. And I'm not sure I will be able to heal them. Or I mean, out-heal the damage of the boss. This game, we need our allies to be a little bit more tanky to proceed further, because like they were dying too fast. I was trying also to do some damage with my RPG, and yeah, could not stay away from the ground. Wasted a lot of time trying to revive them, sadly. Anyway, I don't think that I would be able to do it solo. My warframe is fragile too, although it's was surviving better than the allies did, but it's whatever. Nice try, nice try. I do believe I can also do like one netra cell still. Why not? Last time I tried to do this with the Sevagot, which is not that bad, but enemy spawn rate was so miserable that it was a pain. So I will rather play my Titania then. Gonna be a little bit easier. Alright, let's see. What are we dealing with? Extraction seems to have been summoned to the battle. Give me that. Most energy per second for enemy within 10 meters of you. That's not okay. Every time you take damage, you easy. I couldn't look this touch per second, easy. This is the only thing I do not really like. That's okay. You can live with that. Other than that, everything's kinda Gucci. Holy shit. The enemies around me. Okay, I shouldn't go another way, I think. For the one that is not displayed from me. Next one. I shouldn't go for the one that is not displayed for me the third time. Can speed up myself a little bit. Okay, so I need to go to, like to the next room, adjacent room. No, probably not it. Let me check. Probably not it. Is it? Yeah, it's an exit. I need to go another way. Do I have a choice? Okay, I need to replenish my energy a little bit. So let's get a little juicing. Ah, don't stagger me, little fuckers. Alright. Okay, let's just kill them faster than they can drain my energy. Right, things are very bad. I can't see the room, and usually it's easy to notice a room, but like I cannot notice it. Which means I gotta do it old-fashioned way. Oh, goddammit, that doesn't help. Do you believe this room is supposed to have another? another room somewhere. Wow. I think it's a game, thanks. It's supposed to be somewhere there. Supposed to be somewhere there. Ah, maybe this. Yeah. Should be this one. Should be this one. In this room. Did I find my... I think, yeah. To activate it somewhere in this exact room. Yep. Finally. It's been a while. The only thing I'm kinda afraid about is to take too much damage. Man, right now I do really want to have a silver god. But sadly... Sadly no one joined me, which means yeah, we're gonna be a little bit slower maybe, but let's see. I brought my titanium because I thought someone was gonna be in my team, so otherwise I definitely would take the silver god with me if I would do it alone. Right. Let's watch energy closely, because if energy is gonna be completely drained, I'm gonna be completely fucked. But other than that, we're kinda good. Don't see a potential problem. Of course, I also need to watch my shields. Oh, not it. There it was. Holy shit. That was close. Like, hello, Zerix, hello. Let's try to not die in the meanwhile. And also, it's gonna be a waste. Now to grind Dante. Do you wanna join Dante? No, I already did this one. I would not mind joining Silver God grind though. I still need like one part from there. Right. It's only 60%, man. I gotta speed up a little bit. I gotta speed up. But I don't see a good spawn point for them though. It would be freaking nice if they would line up in a way so I could finish them all in like once. But ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. This triangular guy is my worst opponent. It makes everything immortal. We don't like that. Maximus, another one. This is funny, I do remember my first time I did an urself with my titanium, it was so slow. And now look at this man. Everything falls. Everything falls, man. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, where do I go? This way. Thanks, the marker. That was easy. Although sometimes the drones are a little bit too hard to find. Enemy intensity increases. should not matter much for me. Something I would even say that's actually good. Let's just fly constantly, so they're not gonna be hitting us that much. Because when we are constantly moving, it's harder for them to hit us. So it's a good habit. Right, 7%. 7% left. It's almost done. I do not really want to see a necroneck in my mission, so let's know. Right. We were successful. GG. That was close. Like a few times. But we did it. And let's see our reward. I'm not sure if that's a wise choice for me to break those crates, because like it feels like a little bit useless. What am I getting, man? What am I getting from those? All those resources I do read, I don't remember if I have ever used them, so that's questionable. Whew. Never would I expect that I would do an urself solo in an online lobby, you know? You will never know when people are gonna join you and where not. But GG. GG. Melee Crescendo. Finish a kill, gain 1 initial combo for the rest of your mission. Oh, not bad, not bad. I think I do need this one. Okay, let's check my arcanes. Void Rex, inventory, arcanes. Wow, I have 8 of them. What the hell? So, if I level them up, that means I will just be getting more initial combo, yeah? On the finisher kill. Not bad. Mobile defense archfink. Disruption. Still path. Why not? Oh, I do have a squad, nice. Honestly, I don't care. I kinda just want to unlock the node and that's gonna be it. Yep. Yep. At least Lua is a little bit easier to unlock than the rest of the clans. It has not so many nodes. Okay. Oh, we have a key. have a key and it's good. Energy... Fuck, man. I mean, if you can cover it an energy drain... Because I cannot notice it. I'm a little bit too used to the energy drain from the nightmare mission. That you can call an energy drain, but this one is not an energy drain, it's whatever. Okay, I think I do see a key. Do I? Yeah, I do. And the guy's supposed to install it. And we can execute our next target. Just we need to know where Necromech is. Or whoever is gonna be our target. I do believe it was me who killed it. Then a fire rate boost. Don't even need this. Okay, not this passage. Enemy electric weapons. I cannot feel that. Health drain. Really? My health regen is a little bit better than the drain is. That's funny. Anyway. Time to go out, at least for me. And you, boy, do whatever you want. I'm supposed to get my steel essence now, yeah? The last one. That I need for detection. Because then I can buy 3 formos for free. Stonks. I need so many formos, man. Insane. I mean, even plus 3 formos should help. Honestly, it might be even easier to do this mission alone. Because opponents are gonna be rushing towards you always. Yeah. I think Messi shouldn't be doing it alone. This might be even more effective. Since the faster your kill rate, the better are the odds you're gonna be finding the keys. Spy. Survival. Let's try. Isn't that the mission you are supposed to farm the Varuna with? Like a regular one? Don't remember. Like this one was the survival on the lure. But like which stage? Stage C, I do think.
What did you expect? Mercy?
There it is. Let's see if we can find... No, we cannot find... Oh no, we can. We actually can. A security code. What a great help. That's good. So let's use it. So the security code was somewhere in this little room. Yeah. Do you remember? Let's see. The capsule now is located in a different place. The odds are the code is going to be spawned in that room again. They are non-existent. Okay. How can I potentially find a code? Zero idea. Would be nice if we could, of course. But I highly doubt. What a freak. I mean, good that I at least found one. Like expecting to find another one. It's a little bit too much, isn't it? What if it's located in the location we have came from? I don't know. I know. Oh, orange Shire. Nice. Nothing changed. Man, it sucks. It sucks. Trying to look for the code, it's like, yeah. Would be too nice if they would mark the codes like 100%. But I think the E is not gonna do that. Never. But it's almost time. Especially I'm not gonna be farming a survival mission with a party like this. Bro. It's insane in a way. We are gonna be staying in the mission for a full 5 minutes. It's, yeah, not the way I would like to do it. And I think there's another one that we are supposed to kill now. So, get the fuck out. If no one is looking for security codes, so we are not gonna be staying in the survival mission. Freak this shit. Bro, if like I ever gonna be farming survival mission, I'm absolutely gonna be doing this with a gold instinct. No other way. Because like having a security code, it's like a must at this point. Loa Thraxplasm. Nice. 6 minutes survival. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Crossfire, exterminate. Maybe Misa. And I'm alone. Interesting. I think Misa should be okay. I'm not sure that enemy density will be alright. Which means Misa should do well. If I would know that the enemies are gonna be crowded in the house, I'd probably I would go with the 7 god. Because it would be just a nuke of the map. But other than that, Misa should be fine. I gotta switch my build somehow. Yeah, it's also the thing I wanna see. They will stop my progress. So let's avoid them. Honestly, maybe Silver would be decent. It's kinda hard to say. Holy. They're getting closer and closer. We gotta run. Run for our life. A quick recharge station. Okay, so where are our enemies this time? Somewhere there. Axioms? Yeah, thought so. Okay, for some reason the game and suggests me to kill sentients. No, thanks. Not this time. The problem is the marker doesn't show me which way I am supposed to go. So I kinda to figure it out randomly. Alright, I think I am just gonna surrender and go for the sentience anyway. Let's see. So they're gonna be wasting out of my time otherwise. Because I have the idea where am I supposed to go right now. Oh my freaking god. Almost. It almost happened. Was that this sentient? Yeah, it was. Man, that was a joke. They were kind of scary back in the days, but nowadays they are a joke. Wait, did they just spawn in the middle of the area? A little bit infuriating when they're spawning in the area I have cleansed just a moment before. I was like, what the hell? Right, I do think there's an enemy somewhere. Uh-huh. It's ain't gonna survive. It tried to hide, but like you cannot hide. You cannot hide from your destiny after all. No, no, no. Not this time. Bruh. Can I get out of this place? Thanks. A little bit dislike when they are just spawning behind me. Ooh. Excuse me. This is the last place I have expected to see Kura Lich candidate. But I guess the animation is good. They say. Oh, the stalker. Beautiful. At least the stalker it was. Which weapon? Do I remember this weapon? Cannot say. Concash melee, concash charges. No. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't have it, but neither I do want to right now. You know, I'm up to like farm another cool leech, maybe for my Zar. Make it a little bit higher. My crewmate will be happy. Oops. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I'm forgetting about my energy. What a decent place, man. What a decent place. I swear. This place brought me so many kills. Apparently. That I almost finished my mission. Aha, nice. That's it. Finally. Took me even longer than the survival mission, yeah, but it's understandable. It's been a long time since I've done this last time. Kinda need to get used to the new layout, so-called new layout. Alright. Lua is not done. Is it? Rescue! Spy. Dude, in order for me to succeed the rescue mission, I gotta turn my sound on, kinda. And I don't really want to do this. because it's kind of easy to do a rescue mission on the lure. You just gotta watch the sound that the prisoner is gonna make when you're gonna be opening the right portal. The prisoner is gonna scream. So you like don't even need to check it every time. Right. Give me my formas. Stance? Forma blueprint. Why? Excuse me, what? Why cannot we use just a regular Omni forma? Like, what's the difference? Like, you are using a regular forma for weapons, secondary and primary, but not for the melee? Are you kidding me? I guess fair. Fair. Spy. Spy. I do not even remember how the spy mission looks like in this planet. I do feel like I need to complete only like one node, and I'm gonna be okay. From what I can see. And like, what next? Ah, buttons. I see. And what next? What if I do that? What's that? What's that gonna do? Can I manipulate this thing any further? Oh, or I do. I think maybe I got a seed on it. Oh my god, indeed. So that's how it's done. Right. I see. That's gonna be a problem. In a way. So I have no muscle memory. How to do those freaking jumps? Plus, how am I supposed to jump through the lasers? Oh my god, man. Bruh. This is infuriating a little bit. When you are pressing the right mouse button to like Stay on the wall, and that doesn't work. I kinda low-key want to go for the another node. Right, I think I'm free to move. Thanks. What does this portal even gonna do? Does that even make any sense? Like I can return back, but like, for what reason? I don't get it. Wait, what? So you are telling me I cannot go back? Or maybe I can. Holy shit. And what's next? Okay, and... Do you guys get it, or like... Am I too dumb? Or like, what's gonna happen if I will stay there? And... That's weird. Well, I guess. Excuse me. It was that easy. Probably there's a secret room of some kind that I'm not really interested in opening. Right, I need to find a way to return. And it is. Holy hell, man! Never again. Open this goddamn mission and never again. This mission was forgotten for a reason, absolutely. Okay, let's trigger an alarm. No, it doesn't trigger an alarm. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, yeah, finally. For a second I was afraid that those lasers are gonna just damage me instead of doing something useful. Hello, Mike. Hello. Dude, loss by mission is just ass. And guess who got there 6%? You? But which weapon? Kuva nuker? Oh my god, from the first attempt? Holy, you're lucky. I wonder what's the price of the 60% Kuva. Of course, if you ever want to sell it. Yeah, we're kind of lucky to get those juicy percentage, since they have kinda buffed those weapons for us. My friend got 60% cool sub in the same run XD. I wonder if it's not that random. If you guys both meant to get 60%, because like the percentage is mission dependent. It's like a shared reward of some kind. What do you think is the good price for a nuker? I have zero idea right now. The best way is to just check it. Nah, you got it in the next run. Ah. I assume the best way of checking the price right now is to just like looking for 60% go a nuker on the warframe market. And remember to turn the filter on. That will show you only those guys that are actively, I mean not actively, but in the game or on the site. That should probably the best lane. Right. I tried to check the lowest 6% is 1260, but there are 25 offers a bow. Have you checked online members or offline? Because offline members it's probably a mistake to consider. Because who knows? Online, offline, both. Yeah, usually your filter that will turn off on those offers that the members are offline at the moment, because like we cannot know for how much time they have been offline, so that kinda can mess up the price. Online members are not had 60%. No one had 60%, which means it most likely is an insta buy also. If there's like no offers for the 60, I would probably try to sell it for 800. It's kind of rare, so it's hard to find. I do think I should sell it for. Yo, I'm not that experienced in weapon trading as of now. I think you could potentially sell it for like 1k. But if you are not sure, you can always do an auction and see what people will be able to offer you. No purchases is for 400 in trade chat. Well, we're not looking into the trade chat. I'm more than sure that trading your weapon in the trade chat is not gonna get you a result. I think most people are gonna still watch for the warframe market. Should I sell for at least 600 in the warframe market? Yeah, I would honestly go for like 800 for now. It's still gonna take you a while, I think. But the more we wait, the better we will be able to see if we are gonna be like reducing the price, or is the price okay to sell. Because like if we are gonna get the offer the next day, that will mean we probably could even go for a higher amount. Alright, I'm not in the hurry to trade it. Yeah, and like there's like not that many people that would buy a 60% weapon anyway, but there are those for sure. Also, I got mod drop chance booster. Wanna farm some endo? I would not say that I need endo right now. I have had so many resource boosters, man. But I have not really used them. I still need to farm my Sevagot. Probably this is the thing I wanna do right now. Skirmish. Does normal resource booster boost Endo? Hard to say, but since it's considered as a mod, I probably would bet that no. Because like you cannot boost a mod, you know. Right, let's try to go for a squat, maybe. By the way, Mike, wanna farm some void storm fissures before I go there? Nuker, here we go. And what's next? Potentially would be a good idea to take my Urax. Sure, I'm up. I have Aya too. I'm there just for the Sevagot. For his parts. I do believe... What do I actually need right now? Equipment, inventory... So, Sevagot, I need... systems here. I need to remember. The odds are really freaking low. Oh, Sevagot Prime? Sure, I'm up. No, not the Prime, but a regular one. Regular one, you have a chance to get it from the Void Fissure in the Railjack. It's like no other way you are gonna get it. If you don't want to buy it, of course. But the relics I'm gonna go for, they're probably gonna be just random. I can farm it then. Yeah, so like, I would like to invite you then. Also, by doing this Void Fissure, we are gonna get tier 3 weapons, which is gonna be good for you. And some other tier 3 parts of the railjack, so like, you are possibly gonna be able to upgrade it eventually. Plus resources, etc, etc. So it's always good. The only thing I'm afraid about is to join a random squad of people that are not gonna have a good railjack though. Okay, equipment. Communication... friends. Since like, as far as I have discovered, it doesn't really matter if you are doing the Void Fissure alone. The requirements are always gonna be the same, sadly. So, you can just form up a squad. It won't matter that much in terms of efficiency. Can I invite my friend who have a max railjack? Yeah. Not problem. Not a problem. I do have max railjack too, so like... The host just gotta be the one that has a max railjack. So be careful. Because only the host's railjack is gonna be used. What kind of weapons do we get from railjack fissures? The normal ones or railjack weapons? Yeah, railjack weapons. Railjack components. And so and so. Everything railjack related. I mean, of course, if you are gonna be interested to ever do a railjack by yourself, it's like gonna be useful later. Does any kind of relic works? Yeah. Kinda, yeah. Also, this Avail Proxima requires you to have an Axe relic. So if you don't have many of those, we can probably switch for another one. Not sure yet if there is one. But it probably should be possible to get... No, they are all using the Axe relics. Shit. I thought maybe if I will choose another planet, it will use like a Neo or Miso relic, but no. It always using. Oh, no, it depends. After all, it depends on the level of the mission, so we can also use Neo relics over there. Don't have many X relics, can do lith ones. I am not sure there are lith void features. At least I don't have this one unlocked. Sedge. But if we are gonna go for a lower level mission, we are gonna get a worse loot for a railjack. How many Axie relics do you have? We can just do few, and that should be it. Like, it's not like I do think that I'm gonna get Svagot today. I just gotta do those missions time to time in order for me to like ever farm it. Around 5? I think we might go just for like 3 runs. That should be okay for this evening. Maybe it's communication. Let's go. Alright, skirmish. Yeah, it's gonna be a dangerous mission for you though. The level of the opponents is quite high. But we should be okay. The worst part is always about killing those goddamn cruise ships. Because it's taking a while. Everybody's okay until an open black hole in the sky. Huh, black hole. I wonder if you are talking about this ability of the railjack, which was the best ability back in the days. Dude, I miss the black hole meta. I miss it. I like this weapon. Ability. Black hole with the vortex of ammunition or whatever it is, which did tons of damage with your Arca Plasma weapon. It was insane. Do we go in public? Oh yeah. Yeah, we are going public. Kinda doesn't make much sense, I guess, to do void fissures not in public. Yeah, Void Hole was such a good ability back in the days, but now Seeker Missile for the win. Nothing else comes even that close. Okay, it's gonna be fun. I just use particular RAM for style points. Particular RAM. Is this another ability? Because like I don't really remember. Also spent 75 flat on classic appearance color palette. That's hella expensive. Oh, we just got a Void Hole. Nice, man. Right, disable missile platform, and we are close. So I'm gonna be going for the missile platform. In case you guys forgot, when you shoot in the working engine of the crew ship with your artillery, you're gonna one-shot it every time. Doesn't even matter what HP the ship has. Shield in front of the Jack, and you pretend you are pirates and ram everything. Huh. Does it even do great damage? So I can't remember. I do think it's a passive ability that you are getting from Max in your railjack. But I'm not sure if that does a lot of damage. I never ever used that. But should be fun. It should be fun. I agree. More than sure it is supposed to kill everything in a lower level mission. But if we are talking about the high end, I'm not sure. Up to 3k damage per second, radiation damage per second. Oh my god. I mean, sadly, something tells me a Seeker missile still is gonna be tier 1. Right. Let's see if I need to do something over there. Aha, I see. It's not over yet. I cannot return to my railjack yet. But we are gonna be done soon. GG. Let's use our Omni, and we are back. Would be good if someone would taxi me to our next objective. Let's feel some energy for this dude. I wonder if I can use artillery right now. Let's see. Yeah, kinda works. Okay, gonna leave. Disable the ship killer platform. Man, what a name. I bet you do not really want to get close to that. Oh my god. It's gonna take a freaking while. But I guess I don't have a choice. In a performance squad, it's genuinely considered the best to deliver your crew member. If you are a pilot in a railjack, to deliver your crew member to the point of interest, because the arching moves very slowly. Railjack just has too much speed in this mission. I wonder if they do some stuff in past with orders, because after a Battle of Beast operation, his split personality fight with himself. Battle of the Beast. Sadly, I'm not sure if I have played those days. But I'm more than sure that they will just forget about the Cephalon's existence, as they usually do. You know, our Cephalon right now, it's just a joke. It's fun to listen for a few times, but other than that, it's just a decoration. Oh no, my arching is so weak, yeah. This mission is not a joke. You gotta stay at home. Okay, I think we're done. Away. Crew exposed some second radiator, what? I'm not really in Battle of the Beast, that happened a year ago. Powers and orders there talked about the past. The person knows past of orders. That he was a bad guy in the past. I do remember this part of the orders. I mean, I have not played the year ago though, so that was the problem. Right, cruise ship almost down. Dude, so I would never probably recommend to use a slingshot, because once I was stuck in there and I could do nothing, absolutely nothing. By the way, quick tip, my first ability of my rail jack, some kind of vortex, I recommend using it. You can break the shield almost instantly by releasing it, if you collect enough damage in the bubble. You can even go to Orders and Drifter Camp for Jade modes, and one of the living lions lips his real name. But as far as we know, that Orders is never gonna be his other self, because his personality was completely changed by the Oracle. Sad life of the Cephalon, if you think about it. It's kind of cool that we are getting some piece of lore through our game conversations, because personally I haven't really knew that much before I have read some of the game conversations, because that was a nice thing that they decided to like enlighten us a little bit in those game conversations. Like drifters talking about what happened in the past, who are Cephalons and such, which is kind of cute. Because I was like, really? So that's is why the reason those things are happening. Because I was so clueless about the lore stuff, because I have played like a long time ago. He dejected his past self. That's why he has split personality. Also in King Conversation, Drifter are told how we actually physically have ordered. Drifter operator just know if they should talk about it. Because Orders hate his past self. Yeah, a key part that it's Orders hate his past self. Because Orders is a completely different personality. I'm pretty much sure if Orders would not been split from his past personality, he'd be completely fine. He'd be completely fine with himself. Right, I do have some ammo, nice. Use Vortex, brother, use Vortex. Believe me, it's worth. Let's see. We have full energy. Okay. So when I'm talking about Vortex, just use first ability, collect some damage, like, and release. This time it didn't work because like follow damage. But usually it is enough damage. Destroy the shields. Paras even told Orders he can just use Kuva to bring him back to a different body. The Order is interested in that. Orders had talking about it with Paras. As he said, how dare he bring back dead names from the past. Ha! I bet Orders is just afraid to lose himself. He's, especially if you consider that, wow, yeah, really, okay. Especially if you consider that Orders thinks that his only purpose in life is to serve Tenno. Oh, we need to destroy shields first. Yeah. If you are not gonna destroy the shield, you are not gonna be able to do any damage to the cruise ship. That's how it is. Oh, I got a Radiant Relic, what the hell? Isn't Miss Vaulted? Yes, she is. I just don't really need it. Not even sure how much plat you can get from this bronze part of the Misa, but I'm not sure that you're gonna get a lot. Although, not sure. I just didn't need that really. Wait, what? There was someone on the ship? Isn't that intact? Okay, I'm lost. I mean, it's not like he's only one with issues. When Old Queen wanted to kill Predators, mind based on Predators used fear and so losing void powers. Oh, the Kuva Queens. By the way, when I have returned to the wharf, I was a strong believer that Teshin was dead, no? Am I right saying that there was a mission that Teshin was supposed to die in, no? I don't know why I thought like that. Do you have spell worker prime or ref prime sets? I think no. Teshin died in New War. Teshin died in New War? Okay, does anyone want to do this little objective? But he is in the mind of Drifter. There are merge information and Drifter minds. Ah, but I mean, so, I honestly thought that Teshin died even before that. Okay, seems like no one wants to do the objective. Sucks. I'm gonna do myself. Okay, where's the Omni? Yo. Boys are clipping, understandable. Okay, box. Gotta evacuate from this place. Probably will park it somewhere around there. Yeah. This way the platform is not gonna reach the ship. Sucks that no one wants to take the platform down, but like it is what it is. Someone in fact does want to. If you don't remember, it's when Drifter picked up a sword hand of a Predator when fighting boss. Yeah, that's like exactly the case. I don't remember a single freaking thing. Magic crew destroyed the first radiator. Okay, but this. For me, it was a surprise that when I returned to the warframe, I have had my Lotus on my screen. a real one, which is the most funniest part. Because I do remember that I have had like digital Lotus back in my days, but like when I returned, it became a real one. I was so confused. But a lot of things changed. A lot of things changed. Okay, slowly sneaking. Like for example, also this funny fact that you can shoot in the engine with your artillery, man. I forgot about this. This was yikes. Oh, definitely a real one after I knew Lars money. Honestly, I felt like New War was a little bit rushed. Why the hell am I? Ah, I probably do not really have Omni. Omni. And energy revolt. Give me that. So now, should I fix it? I should. Nice one. Like New War. I think when I have played New War, I thought that Tashin should have been dead already. Which was a question to me. Like, why the guy is still alive? But I guess maybe I have spoiled myself the game before that. New War balls are made basically for mind control devices. The narrow plates, yeah, seen that. I also used on Lotus. She was some might wiped by him. In fact, she forgot who she was. I mean, if you are not gonna consider the fact that it was a replica of the Lotus, not the real Lotus, after all. Both ways, we lost the real Lotus back in the days, and this is kind of sad. Okay, do I have? Yeah, I do have a reactant collected. Nice. And you could decide if you should become Margulis. Oh yeah. And fun fact that I absolutely forgot who Margulis was. I was like, who the hell is this lady? I only knew about the version of the Lotus that was the sentient one, and of course the Lotus that we have had back in the days. And the game just suddenly decided to drop the bomb on me in the face of the Margulis. That was a tough choice. Who was I supposed to take? Decided to go with the Lotus Dome, but like, who knows was the best choice? Who knows? I've been sitting there for like few minutes, deciding who should I choose, man? I wonder if you guys were the same. Especially considering when the Lotus said that we gotta decide her appearance. That was so mega weird. Like, how can we decide? How can we have the right to decide for her? Okay, stop moving. I mean, Nata was long in the lore. You could hear her conversation with Zorkin. It was either chance of her or submission. Same for Margulis. I mean, at the same time, even if we are gonna choose the Margulis, it's not gonna be the same Margulis. So like, it was pointless for me choosing the Margulis because it's gonna be a fake. And probably the same goes with the sentient version of the Lotus. She's kinda also a fake that was made with the help of the Ballas. They just picked up at that point when the boss returned. Oh, someone. Okay. Since someone tried to shoot in the armor, wrong choice. Engines, guys, engines. You're not gonna be really doing any damage by shooting in the hull, because my artillery doesn't have a damage mode. GG. Epitaph, Forma, Punk, Forma. Oh, I think I will pick Forma. It's kind of funny. Other version of Nata Brothers helped us out in the new war, and he still died. Ha! Yeah, by the way, he died in such a weird way. Like, our drifter just could go out of the passage, and this guy would be able to like get out of the way, so he would not be crushed. But our drifter was like staying in one place, watching this guy being crushed under the destructed part. It was kind of weird to me to watch. Like, I see the brother tried his best to save the drifter, and drifter was like beans. The drifter was like just stayed at one place, not moving until the last moment when this sentient just was crushed. I do believe that scene is now cannot be forgotten by me. Okay, it's going to be the last mission, I think, in the Void Storm. Also, we get Red and Axie Relic for every run in this mission. Honestly, I have zero idea. They just bait us to do the real jack, don't fall for it, so oh my bad, not just every run. It's a chance. Ah, it's a chance. Oh, Wyrm was near you. Yeah. I do believe Wyrm was a part that is supposed to introduce us to the Doviri. It's like a relic of the past. Okay, guys. Does anyone wants to get there? Thanks. Now we can finally start to do some objectives. I do also know for a fact that this Wyrm is also showing up in multiple missions over there or here and there. Like this defension mission. When we get this mineral-based warframe, forget how it's called. I do believe the Wyrm is also showing up there. Also, can you rate my Zara and nuclear build? Well, I can try, but a little bit later, I think. I mean, somebody took off the texture in your hard drive. And we found mirror by the finger. Well, not sure about that, but yet. Biology crew destroyed the first radiator. There it is. Right. I hope this cannon is not gonna be damaging me that badly. If you don't know what drive is the box in the logic that I have swirling void in it. Box? I would not call this a box, no. Do you mean this object with a finger in it? I do remember this one though. It was such a weird thing though. No one ever could understand what the hell is this thing for. The tube in the back, yeah. You could also probably talk to it if I remember correctly. One way or another. Interact with it. You could, I do remember. But it was like whatever. Okay, so where's the thing? There it is. Right, nice one, nice two. They probably will do some shit with it if they remember. Dude, honestly, I think the only thing they want to do is to forget about their Jack existence. And at least for me, I do hope that they are gonna forget about the Necromech existence. Because Necromech game mode is weird as hell. Oh shit! Actually, I have not destroyed the fighters. Not good, not good. But destroying the fighters, it's not a problem. They're kind of fast. No and no. Because Pablo want more open maps and like 2 more Necrom. Oh my fucking god, man. Really? So we're gonna get next mission in the Astless Railjack. I mean, at least, you know, when I heard about the Railjack, I could never imagine that it's gonna be just another type of the regular mission, you know? Because when I saw that there's a survival mission in the Railjack, I thought that it's gonna be a survival in the Railjack, like you're gonna be flying around. But apparently, it's a survival, like any other. You just land on a freaking ship and it's a regular survival, and that's it. This was sad for me personally. Well, question. Grab and Mac once more. They said next big update in the past will be a walk to Railjacks. No way, not again, man. Not freaking again. How many times did they revoke the Railjack already? Insane. But at least we've got a survival update. We can now complete the survival mission at least a little bit faster, you know? I would really want them to also... Wait, what? That's not the weapon I wanted. Wait, what? You can switch a weapon? I never knew that. Okay, how do I return to my artillery? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. I wish they would also rework the mobile defense. You can switch with a regular switch weapon. Regular switch weapon. Oh my fuck, bro! I never knew. I never knew that was a possibility. Just press. I pressed F and that worked. Was that always the case, even when the railjack just got released? I wonder. Because I definitely cannot remember this being a case in the past. I think I just slingshot there, yeah. I was just not sure if someone is on the backside. Someone is. I cannot access the artillery right now. Why is there no bullet charge in this unit? Ah, I see. Because the slingshot requires you to have an ammo that you can craft in the forge. It would be too OP if you could like constantly be killing stuff. So kinda need to recharge the artillery time to time if you are out of ammo. Because that was the help of the forge. By that I mean if you go to top side ejector you can also use instantly. Top side ejector you can use it to instantly get to the cruise ship. Needs rank 4 engineer to use a forge? No way. That's weird. By that I mean if you go to top side ejector. Oh, Magnus Prime, what the hell? I don't have this weapon. Second goal from a I kind of didn't get about the topside ejector, but I used to just kill rail eject with the help of the artillery. Not pretty much worked always brilliantly. Topside ejector. Did you mean slingshot? Top A exit is slingshot. Yeah. That was an option, but I don't like it because you can get bugged over there. Once I have tried to use it and I was stuck there without my ability to either eject or exit or even type to chat, man. Since then I will never use the slingshot ever. Because you might get stuck there, not even unstuck help. Done? Yeah. I think it's enough. Sadly, I didn't get the Savagot this time. But you guys also got some corrupted keys, which you can buy detonate weapons with in the future. There's also slingshot, but when you just board your one ship. Huh. I mean, who's ever gonna be like getting himself a cruise ship? Don't think cruise ships exist, or is to be destroyed. We can use the same accelerator we get from an LJ. No, we cannot. We need to exit the mission before we can use them. Like they are not gonna be in our inventory before that. Okay, so let's see what have I got. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why does it show me that I've got the Forged Archon shard? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, we gotta extract, yeah. For us to have relic, we gotta extract. For some reason this thing doesn't show me what I've got. Arsenal? No, not the arsenal. Equipment, inventory, save a god. It still show you all the rewards bug, yeah, from my temporal Archmedia. This is very weird. Because like I have done a few missions since then. Save gods. So chassis, yeah. I don't have the regular part. Shit. Okay. I think I'll be done with the railjack right now. It's kind of hard to do this for a long amount of time. I think it's time to complete my calendar quickly, because I don't remember there are ways. So let's see. The crowd with melee weapons. 100 of them. I think the best way might be just using the vault, because the vault can speed himself, and this is gonna be beautiful. Let's take my slum build, and let's see how effective is that gonna be. Dude, God bless, man. I do remember back in the days, there was no way of getting a good spawn, because there was not... The steel path was non-existent. Time to STA. Start new war. Oh, dude. You are gonna complete it fast. New war is such a short mission, like I swear. At least for me it felt like. I mean, maybe it's not even that short, but the part with the railjack, it was too short for me, for sure. Dude, I have farmed the railjack back in the days like a crazy. I've been farming it for some amount of time. Yet to get one mission in the new war when I can use it. And for the most part, I just fly to the sentient ship and board it. That was just yikes. I said to myself. I was kind of displeased that you cannot really use railjack for story progression, because they have nerfed everything. Got a 1-1 amp for new war. 1-1-1. I do believe you don't have access for good arms, do you? Because usually the last part people would usually use the 7 almost everywhere. And for the regular play, and the second part would be the 5th number. Also, I have found that. Wait. Was it 547? I think it was 547. Yeah, the one that I'm using. I just built it for new war, as I heard. Mod amp is bad. I mean. In the new war, are we still using our old operator, or is it gonna be a drifter? I don't really remember the story progression. 147 is the meta, right? It's okay, it's okay. Usually people use 547. Because sometimes the first shot of 147, it can go through the enemy, like... If that's gonna go through enemy and it's not gonna deliver the damage, the shot is just gonna be missed. But the 547, it shoots multiple times, so it's like less of a hassle. If you shoot one shot, if you miss one shot, you will still be able to hit other. But for the most part, I mean, 147, 547, it's somewhat relatively decent. It's just they are honestly, yeah, both might bug a little bit. Because I do remember when I have been doing this volley mission, I could not hit the orbs with my amp because for some reason my shot would clip through the orb and I could not collect the resource. It was a little bit easier with 547, but the shots would still sometimes clip through. So like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you should try both and see whatever you like a little bit more. But they perform somewhat relatively the same. Basically, we're doing on ground mission to get off Sentient, but you needed resources you could only get from railjack missions, and it counted globally. So we had some people doing railjack, so other people can do on ground mission. Oh my god, man! Oh my god! You reminded me of this combined mission when some people could do something in the plane of Eidolons, and it would be tied to the mission in the railjack. Holy freak, man. You just remembered a forgotten mechanic. But it was only on a new war event. Oh, that means I have played it. 1-1 is enough for a new war, right? It should be enough. It should be enough for a new war. It should be enough. The sentient, they were nerfed to the ground. Until the point, I'm pretty much sure everything can kill them. Dude, I wish they would return old sentients. Old sentients, they were kind of fun to fight against. And they never touched it. I mean, yeah, the game mode still was kind of questionable. That Xmas. Okay, should not be hard. Nah, new weapons are just too OP, especially new mods. You can say that new, I mean, not the new weapons, but rather new mods for the amp. They are quite OP, plus the school, upgrade of the school, focus school, exactly. It brings some balance. But you cannot you cannot say that their resistance didn't get nerfed, because back in the days, if you would not use your operator to reset the adaptation of the sentience, you would do literally 0 damage to them. So you had to combine your operator and your warframe in turn if you wanted to kill the goddamn thing. And nowadays you can just use your warframe and have no problems. Now it's normal for weapon to do 100 damage on regular, and most weapon builds no average of 1 million. I mean, I would not say that this is like a weapons problem. Because when I returned to the warframe, I still kinda did the same, I mean not the same, but like more damage to the sentience than I could potentially ever do in the new war era when it just got released. Especially considering that we don't need this weapon anymore. That was supposed to carry us through. I was my turbo build on site. I do 2 billion academic cap. 1 second. Where's this million? Parastasis, man. Back in the days, we pretty much were required to have it, because otherwise it would be too difficult to do damage to sentience. Nowadays, you can use whatever melee weapon and you still are going to perform well, because sentience got nerfed. Ah, wow. Wrong trade, but yeah. Steve, I do believe you also wanted to show me your nuclear build. I just remembered that. Okay, if I wanted to kill some Maximus units, I do believe it's better to get the Sculptor. Something tells me they're showing up there a little bit more. Again, not really nerfed, it's just we do too much damage before their adaptation kicks in. But that's exactly the point. Their adaptation got nerfed. That's like exactly the point that I'm trying to say. Even their adaptations, it doesn't block that much damage how it used to. Like it was a literal adaptation mode just installed to the sentience. But right now it might block rather 40% of your damage, not the 90. Which is kinda sad. Bring me my old sentience, please. I miss them so much. I mean, the warframe community would hate old sentience, for sure. It's just, you know, only those guys complain that want other people to struggle. Because they struggle. This is why Pablo constantly want to put the A to a game. The A? What was the A? Because we kill everything too fast. Damage... damage cap? I do believe you mean. But community doesn't want it. The A. What's the A? But speaking of damage cap, it's already... it already exists. And this is a shame. Because some bosses, it doesn't matter how much damage you do have. Because the damage cap is gonna hit fast. I do believe in the guild game mode there is such a damage cap that is based on your DPS. Which means the more DPS you have, the better their armor is gonna be, which is a fucking shame. Because that makes it pretty much obsolete to build for damage, if you say it that way. Damage attenuation, basically a faster version of mod adaptation. I call it damage cap, basically. Especially considering that those bosses, they also can take only 4 status procs. Which is like GG to any status related weapon. This is more status related build, so as I don't have a private grid mods. I mean, usually Kuwanyokor is used for like status status priming. On kill direct damage per status effect. Multi-shot, not bad. It's not damage cap, basically a game actively take out how much damage you can make. Damage cap is 2 billion damage. The most damage you can do. I mean, technically speaking, yeah, but like, logically, they're just fucking up your damage, which means it's in a way a damage cap. Multi-shot, I like. Hit, like. Status damage per last reload speed is useless. Because status damage would be good if you are like using damage over time effects. And you don't really need the reload speed, so this mod you can probably throw it off. That's why it's called damage attenuation. So people are not gonna be confused. So yeah, I think pistol elementalist you can throw it out. Also, this weapon has really good critical damage multiplier. So any mod for critical damage you can place there would be worth too when you are gonna get to this point when you are gonna install an arcane for crit damage. But less crit chance though. I mean, yeah, you just basically need this arcane that will increase your critical chance by 10 per shot. So what exos mode? Exos mode? For ammo. Converts primary ammo pickups to the secondary ammo. You can just crit bucket one. I call it crit butt. Bro, 1, 2, 3. Cannot say shit. But still, the fucked up thing is when you are making a build with a galvanized shot, you gotta have some weapon that you are gonna be using to enhance your main weapon. Like if you are using galvanized shot on Konuker, you gotta have another weapon, like your primary one, that will apply every freaking possible status in the game for the enemy. So when you are gonna be finishing enemies with your nuker, you're gonna take the full potential bonus, damage bonus from that set killed enemy. Like on itself, galvanized shot is not gonna do much for you if you are not gonna be having many elements stacked on your opponent. If you don't know, crit bucket it's auto increase in critical chance, because someone compare it that you gather no crits for a bigger next chance to gain a crit. I got 6x each of Revenant Prime from that same guy. By the way, also, what are the ways of like increasing your flat crit chance other than the secondary N rate? I do believe there was a Kavat, Adzar Kavat, yeah? And what are the other ways? Like what in the bucket? Huh. That's why crit bucket, Mao. Yeah, does anyone remember about the third method of increasing the crit chance? I do believe there might be another arcane for that. No? No. No, probably no. Sucks. Okay. So, what do I have there? There are two more things that increase flat crit. But I don't remember what are those things. Though. Yeah, by the way. One thing about the beam weapons. If you like add a punch through, that means you are gonna get more beams basically applied to your opponents. Because if you are gonna hit the second beam, I'm the first two players, so there's like 3 times more damage called critical. And if you shot or use melee, you had more chance with the next hit. Well, sadly I haven't played Fortress 2. Few times more damage called critical. Yo, that's kinda a lot compared to just a double. Huh. But yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about the mechanic of the Team Fortress. If you used it, you threw water, Aka crit, and you need to gather more water in the buckets to get next crit. I mean, yeah, I can't say much about the Team Fortress mechanic, but I wanted to remind you guys that, like, if you will use punch through with your beam weapon, especially with nuker. The passive ability of the nuker that this weapon's beam is gonna be chaining to other guys, other bad guys, yeah. And if you use punch through and hit the guy behind your main target, you will create an additional beam that will charge separately of the main one. So that's kinda making your damage double in that case. House cannon can add up to 50. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's probably the third method that someone told about in the past. But maybe there's also another arcane that I just cannot remember. Arcane Avenger? Possibly. Is this a warframe arcane? Most likely. Or damaged? Plus, yeah, Arcane Avenger, 100%. So, it also will work with the Guanyuker as a budget option. So, pretty much if you are like ever gonna be having problems of killing the enemy's shields, magnetic might be ideal, but you will get, I do believe you will get this mod by playing the Hex. It's you will get it from the story mission, so like not a big deal. It's kinda good to have this mod because like usually back in the days we used to craft our weapon with the valence, I mean the progenitor of the magnet. But nowadays we can switch it to something else because we've got this mod. Other than that, magnetic is not that useful, I think, other than breaking overguard and the shields. But if you remember that shields, they protect its owner from the like 50% damage that he can potentially receive. Having magnetic sometimes saves a lot of ammo. Fire rate, multi-shot. Also, what's your progenitor? I do wonder. It doesn't show there. Toxin. So we are potentially wanna go for viral. Because like there's like two ways you can look at it. You can mod for viral if you have some ability to strip enemy armor, or like you can go for corrosive if you have some ability or a companion that will be able to spread a viral proc. So, for example, it might be a better decision to like go for corrosive if you have a Vulpifiler, because Vulpifiler will spread viral status for you. It has an ability to like spread it. So, corrosive for Panzer. I mean, like it makes a little bit more sense to go for corrosive, because your Vulpifiler will be applying viral status to their opponents instead of you. So, in case like you are fighting Grenier, also what are abilities for viral? I mean, most damage pets have viral as their ability. Yeah. They do. Also, what abilities for viral? Do you mean which abilities are applying viral? Basically, nourish from the Grendel. Like Protocyte can fart and spread viral. Fart, yeah, but like for enemies to get in this fart, you know that they need to move there. But your will profile will like literally send a rocket in their direction, and they're gonna be covered in shit. That's a little bit more effective. Went from 80 plat to almost double to 6 plat in 1 week. Well, it's not like me that I've got from 2k platinum to like 300 in a month, you know, because there was so much juicy cosmetic in the market. By the way, what's today's offer? Dude, when I returned to the game, I was so amazed by the fact that they decided to make a new skill line called Heirloom. And honestly, it's freaking juicy. I'm glad that they have decided to make it purchasable from just a platinum. Is a level cascade best for making plat? Other relic farm? Cascade? Level cascade best for making plat? Other than relic farm? Cascade? I would not say I would not say that it's cascade. Or do I? Wait, cascade it's when you're arcanes, yeah. I mean it's used to be a good arcane farm which you could then turn into platinum. But I do remember in the cascade you can probably also farm how it's called, a part of the scythe, a really rare one that goes freaking really hard. Now I can just gamble for arcane with Lloyd. Yeah, but it's gonna take you a while. I mean, if you don't have a single arcane, it's better to probably gamble with the Lloyd. But if you do it for farm, for plat farm, it probably makes sense to go for the Void Cascade. But I think the Void Cascade is a little bit outdated. Bro, how this weapon's called? Hespear? Hespear. Probably Hespear. Yep, this is it. Spare blade. Spare blade. Spare blade right now costs 130 plat. And I do believe you can get it from the Cascade, no? So like a jackpot of some kind. And send the arena plus arbitration. Well, if you don't consider a farm of a new warframe that just got released, because like it's a little bit too late. The funniest thing is that no one's gonna be talking about what's like the best and most efficient farm of platinum in the warframe, because the second someone actually gonna talk about it, it's not gonna be the most efficient method. But right now, I do remember that endgame arcanes that you can get from the temporal Archmedia, they're considered maybe the best potential farm. Although you can do this mission probably once in a while. Wait, can you gamble with Lloyd? For those arcanes. Does it require specific builds to do temporal Archmedia? Pretty much. Because it requires you to have different warframes every time and different weapons. Let me see. Those arcanes, bro. Arcane Escapist? Escapist? Universal Fallout? Let's see, let's see. I do believe those are meta arcanes right now. Let's see their price. Maxed. Okay, Escapist is not that hot shot. Oh, hot shot. It's freaking another deal. Maxed hot shot is 500 platinum. There it is. Universal Fallout. Universal Fallout, a little bit less, 150. But there's like only one truth, man. The best farm plot is that one that you will be able to spend less amount of your time to get a single plot, you know? So it's not unlimited farmable. It's... Let me see. In a way, if we can gamble with Deloitte, let me see. It might be infinite, because you will be able to farm any arcane, and then you can dissolve it on the Deimos in the Sanctum Anatomica, and potentially buy the hot shot arcane, gamble for it with the same Lloyd. Let's see if that's possible. I think that's possible. I do believe I have seen this option. Lloyd. Boca trades for Boca, Arcane Dissolution. Let's see, Hex. Is this Hex? Escapist, Hot Shot, Universal Fallout. Yep. So we can gamble for those relics. Let's buy some. Secondary Enervate, by the way. Like, in a way, if you do enjoy this activity, you probably can farm any relics, I mean any arcanes, then dissolve those that you don't like and try to get new ones with the help of the gamble, but like I don't really like it. It's hard to me to say like which farm is more efficient, because like absolutely every type of the farm that you will do in this game will consume more time, and the more time you will consume, the more expensive the things are gonna be. But sometimes it might not be the war that might not be worth spending that much time for an item. Like sometimes cheap items will net you more platinum than the expensive one would, if you compare the time spent to get the more expensive and more cheap part. So like I think there gotta be balance. Between the platinum and the time spent. Which relic farm, in my opinion, has the best balance amongst them all. Like even those this arcane farm. It's gonna take you a while to farm at least one full arcane for a sell. Of course, we can always sell them one by one, which probably is more efficient, because if you sell it one by one, not a full arcane, it's gonna cost more for a buyer. Also, I wanna mention another arcane farm in the Fortune. The shroom guy. I do believe if you, in fact, want to farm arcanes for dissolution, to gamble on them, the mushroom guy might be your like second helper. Let's see, Deep Mines bounties. Because I do remember you can buy Rosewares, some arcades from him. Yep. Encumber. Frostbite, frostbite. So yeah, you can buy those arcanes from this guy and either sell them or gamble them all with Deloitte. Oh, he don't do night up stuff with Prince? I mean, I do believe... I think I have completed the Prince. I think I did. But I haven't like farmed them all. And yeah, my reputation with the nightcap, it's still shit. Yeah, Prince is on his right. You kinda grow him, yeah? I haven't yet completed this thing, but I have heard that it's quite efficient way of like getting the phosphor for the gamble. Or if you are not here for the phosphor, you get kinda good amount of the arcanes from this activity if you are doing it solo. Yes, condition for nightcap. Show his face. Oh, then I might have not completed it yet. Also, recently, there was another way you could farm kinda enough amount of blood if you would sell some arcanes. And those arcanes were, and ironically, the ones from the Descender. Because recently there was an ideal room when you could farm Mafika in the amounts you would never be able in such a short time. But sadly this method now is not available. But those arcanes from the Descender, I do believe they are also cost a fortune, at least like 100 plus. So like I'm personally not the fan of farming the arcanes, but if you like the activity, you might enjoy it. Oh shit, I died. Yeah, happens. I might try my Oberon. I think. I do get some more fun playing Oberon in this type of mission. You quite a ton of friends to open. Are you sure? I mean, I have completed like 3 parts of the Prince, and I do believe I'm soon to unlock this activity. But the main part I'm here for, basically, it's to level up. Wait. The Prince is the one that we are growing. As far as I remember, or the Prince is the one that gave us this mission. So in this way, that makes more sense that when you are sane, that he didn't show us his face. So yeah, he's probably the Prince himself. My bad, I got it wrong. Also, why am I not using my crew member? It's such an OP thing. I'm just forgetting about this, just insane time. So yeah, we need to level up this syndicate in order for the Prince to unlock his face. I think that's how it's done. But it would be faster if I would sell every shroom, but like I just kind of wanna save it. The shroom is the shroom, you know, the right. You feed shrooms too. If you get all 3 story parts, you need to get rank 5. How long do you think it would take me with the Nukas and Zara builds? Wait, how long? What? I missed the part. Ah, for the new war? It's honestly hard to say, but I think you should be alright. Although I do wanna say that sometimes Nuker is not the strongest weapon. Like, I always would probably recommend first to use those weapons that have flat damage. And like the crit. I'm kinda a strong believer of that flat crit will overshine the status build in certain scenarios for a new player. But I might be wrong. Like what weapons? Have you completed Duviri yet? Have you completed Duviri? Do you have access to the incarnate weapons? If you do have access to incarnate weapons, the so-called turret or bushstone or like any other incarnate weapon would carry you through with without a big problem. Because like having a nuker without crit arcane, it might suck a little bit. I mean, this is why incarnates are so powerful. Even with without activating them, they become the best damage. I mean, we are using them mostly for incarnate form. There are only a few weapons that benefit more if you are not gonna be using the incarnate mode. But either way, honestly, I think you should be fine. Like, story missions genuinely kinda easy nowadays. You should not struggle a lot. If you like to use your screaming Spartans as a gun, screaming Spartans, what? Okay, field guide. Let's say I do believe I have a lot shrooms to discover, which sucks. And this guy, the prince, yeah. I kinda do have 3 story missions that I have played, I do believe, but I'm not sure if we do see his face. I think Noir is the longest main quest. Honestly, it's kind of long, yeah. You're gonna be locked out of progression. Remind me if Noir is the quest when we are unlocking the drifter, because if it's the quest when we are unlocking the drifter, it's freaking long as hell. You still are not rank 5. So we need a rank 5 in order to unlock. Yeah, so it's gonna be fucked. We need a lot of mushrooms for that. That's fucked. I mean, at the same time, it's a good farm for the relics. Next potential farm is from the Descender mode. By the way, I do kinda dislike that developers did not really introduce us to the Descender. It's just there, but like we have no way to find it. You have a Prince part done. You just need to get rank 5 with an Cap Syndicate. You know, like a Fusion or Little Duck. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I have done all 3 missions, but like, yeah, I didn't know that there's something beyond that when you unlock the level 5 with the mushroom guy. By the way, where are those arcanes? Bros, Honoria, surplus. So, there's quite a lot of arcanes you can farm from this guy. Just playing the Descendia mode, man. I do believe some of them might be expensive. Let me test it. Do you guys remember any expensive mod? Circumvent. Secondary encumber, maxed 55 plat. It's not it? It's not it. Okay, secondary irradiate. 32 plots. I mean, if you consider that you only need 100 and something about 5 Mafika to complete a full arcane, it makes more sense. Like recently, there was a freaking treasure when you could farm like 100 Mafika in 3 minutes. It was probably the best source of plot at this point per minute. Like this is the Descendia mode I'm talking about. It's kind of like a circuit, but like much faster, man. Also, you can do it multiple times, but you don't get the rewards. I want to play it right now. I mean, this game mode still sucks. At least that's like for me. Although getting some secondary arcane adapter would be nice. Okay, 1 second. Need to change my music. I mean, music. It's like Mafika, but like music. Yeah. By the way, I do remember you need to play this game mode 21 times in order to unlock the romance option, I think, through the Kim conversation terminal. Man, does anyone get bored of those conversations? Because like I cannot stand them anymore. There's so much text in there that this just makes me boring to list through. Dude, I wanna have fun with my Oberon. Should that be enough? Kinda. I mean, there's a lot of lore there too, yeah. That's how I got remembered that Ordis is actually an abomination. Because it was said in the Kim conversation. But, you know, there's so much lore that you're just getting lost. If you are gonna like be reading this each day, you are gonna get tired. So we gotta get some balance. 100%. Browse nursery. Where's my bounties? There we are. Still path. Yeah, it should be okay. Should be okay with Oberon. Should be a breed. Not sure about the weapon choice, but the organ actually had a funny theory, and that one was actually made by old man. Because he's a mount, the man in the wall, in a way. But at the same time, we kind of replied like it was there all the freaking time. We just summoned it, but it was there since the beginning. When Roger was looking for something in the void, just gave him a god he was looking for. Bruh. Really? That's why Alice wants to get out of this Grimoire. Wow. Dude, it's insane. Honestly, I only also recently rediscovered, maybe rediscovered, because I am not sure if I knew that Orokin once were human. I thought this blue skin appearance, it was their main appearance, but no. You know the book we took from Lloyd? It was that what I really wanted. Ah, yeah, Grimoire. Yeah, I do remember. But I don't know that the man in the wall wanted this book though. I just take it for granted. What's... Wait a second, what's the lore of the book? Because I completely skipped that part. What's again the book to the man in the wall? Because that might look like a made-up story, you know? That the void is just playing with the entrata in a way. It created a god and it created a mission for this exact god to exist. Yeah, Orkin were once human and they made Kua and used it to be smarter and immortal. Is it true that Yareli was supposed to be another body for a boss? I'd heard something about that. And like Yareli decided to not be a puppet, and for that Ballas decided to make her a warframe instead. Like, so she would know her place. And this is freaking cruel. And this is freaking cruel. Wait, what? What's my mission again? Ah, I gotta kill everything alive. Also, as far as I remember, Yareli is like a teenager warframe, I think. Another yikes point that I didn't ever know. The lore of the warframes, it's kind of fun if you are into that. I mean, Green wanted to use an attack to take your body in war within. Ah. But they were unsuccessful. Imagine Grenier Queen would be the next Orokin, man. Imagine this. It's like history repeats itself, yeah? Ah, fuck my life, bro. Haven't watched for the drone. Guards, kill this warframe and bring me my new skin. But like, how? How can they potentially get us out of the warframe if we are located in basically in the ship, in our chair, you know? Does that even make sense? This is like always was a question to me. How are we getting through and out of our warframe? If we are supposed to be in the ship in the meanwhile. Bro, where's this? Where's this boy? And why does this thing does not take any damage? Am I missing something? Okay, Joe. Nice, -1. CZG. Right, left, right, left, right, right. Transfers is basically a quantum question, because if I can teleport was the distance and blink of an eye. Huh. But if you also think about it, the warframe is not freaking hollow, isn't it? How can we potentially enter him to manipulate it? I haven't really thought about this earlier. How is that explained? Like if there's like physically no space. I mean quantum theory is yet something that we are to understand. I don't even break into particulars, right? Kinda, yeah. But still, this is weird when you are thinking about it. This also would make us kinda immortal, because whenever we want, we can just disappear. Also, Predator Drifter don't have a physical body. We are more like those guys on Zarman. Wait. What do you mean we don't have a physical body if we like literally do that? Wait. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I mean, we kinda didn't have a body until the point we discovered ourselves in the capsule on the Lua, no? On this Lotus mission. Since that moment, we're more than killable, in a way. It's just there's like endless possibilities. Although I don't know, hard to say. It's far beyond that. It's still on the Zariman ship. Interesting. Like we potentially could be immortal in a sense that there's like millions of our copies, no? Especially if you can see the copy of the Drifter and the copy of the child operator. It might make sense in that way. Remember we made a deal with the Valley, he just gave us white bodies, yeah. So, Interesting. But although the Void Man also like sealed all the possibilities, as far as I do remember. So he gave us like only two timelines at the same time. Man, weird freaking shit. If you want to know what I mean, if you look at a face of operator, Yeah, I just face marks. Those marks look like a void. Body of Void Angel. Does that work the same for a regular operator? Let's see features. Complexion. Ink. Makeup. Eyes. Voice. This doesn't appear on Drifter because he didn't make a deal. Appearance. Special accessories. No, not it. Animation set, sigil, transfer suit, attachments. Features. No. Complexion. I do believe it was somewhere there. Makeup, maybe. No. Features. Eyebrows, hairstyle, markings. God damn, I need to take it out. Where was the mask? But yeah, I have seen there are marks in the makeup section. I mean, considering that he is from the Zariman, would probably only make sense. And so we do not have this in the options of the Drifter, yeah? Eyebrow, makeup none. No, I mean, we do have, you know? We kinda do have. Yo, do you get any parts for MG Mesa? Grand or Laos Prime? Bro, just look at the warframe market. Like, I don't keep track of my parts. He has ink marks. He just paint his face. Do you think it's just ink? Maybe. An interesting detail. Huh. But at the same time, there are like two versions of the operator. One that have had a deal and another that didn't. I wonder if it would be possible if there would be a third option. We will never know. Wait, Kua Fortress. Wait, Kua Fortress is flying. What the hell? I do remember I have seen like a Kua Fortress between the Mars and Sedna and Ceres, but yeah, the Kua Fortress actually flying across the map. Oh my god, I just remembered there was a quest. When we tried to discover the location of the Kua Fortress. That's why on operator have void marks. I have never noticed that on the operator has void marks. This is actually cool. In fact, the Drifter only have void powers and because of our third hand. By the way, to me it was always kinda a surprise in a way that how the Lotus or how the Drifter was able to break through the time loop. Like, I do remember it was like a Lotus gift of some way. But still, if you are in a loop, you're supposed to like never get out of it, in my opinion. If you go to the very Drifter's mind, you can see operator hand in his hand. I don't know, it was because balls? Ah, balls. Freaking balls everywhere, man. uh, I was so surprised to see our operator being alive after boss did to us. I think in the end of New War. Yeah, he stabbed us with blade, you know, Sentinel blade, yeah. I was, at this point, I thought that the operator was just dead at this point. That would be, honestly, a good introduction to the Drifter in a way that you could not play your operator ever again, like, because it would die. But since you said to me that operator is like immortal because of the man in the wall, that makes sense why he survived now. Because I was so confused to see my operator yet again alive, and will after what happened to him. That bothered me a little bit, like, because, like, why? How are you alive after a stab? If you watch a scene as a drifter, you can hear this conversation. The operator heard that the drifter got stabbed by a phantom version of the sword. Huh? Interesting. Yeah. About defense by assassination. Then hand fell from the sky. Yeah, the drifter was such a lucky motherfucker, I swear. And after that, after all that pain Drifter received, he decided to spare the main villain. And that was a surprise. As far as I remember, this guy from in the Duviria, this guy was a friend of the Drifter, no? Like back in the days, or was he an imaginary friend of the Drifter? I do not quite remember. Yeah, you really need to pay attention to those because he does that a lot. I kinda rushed through the story, I'm not gonna lie. Like even while I show up after a boss death, you can see his avatar miss one finger on the right top of hand. His avatar? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Because this finger is on Zariman. Yeah, Void Armageddon. Isn't that the mission that I haven't really played? That's it. If you do Void Armageddon, you pass it. Wait, it's like a central part. Let me quickly look. The central part we are supposed to defend. Let me look. You can see that cool off from that finger. Ha! Amazing. Another finger to our collection. Eternal relic. Eternal relic. This is funny how they call it. Yeah, interesting. Yo, man, no way I cannot exit the mission because of the stalker. Also, every logic is connected to it. Yeah, no, doesn't do. Wait. It's the same. It's the same finger as in railjack. Dude. In a way, that's crazy. For a second, I thought that the one in the railjack might be different. Because, like, you know, the void and its tricks. It's a phantom copy of it. Kinda, you know, with stuff. Yeah. So it's indeed a freaking trick, which makes sense. This is most of builds, as I don't have primed crit mods. By the way, speaking about the status-oriented builds, I think to get a full status-oriented build, you also need an arcane, in a way. By the way, which you can also get from the shroom guy. It's like another way. Yeah, cracks if you use primary. Primary? I do believe it works with a secondary. I do believe there is one for the secondary, no? Yeah, encumber. Fuck! It might be hex. It might be hex. Secondary encumber. Yeah. Freak, those both arcanes are there, hex arcanes. No freaking way to use the status weapons right now for our Steve body. Let me get my boost on. Let's see. I think cracks is not only the way. In status chance and ammo efficiency. Status chance. But fucked up thing about status chance is that when you are fully applied the status procs, it is not efficient anymore to apply anymore. 300% status chance on 10 stacks. Yeah, but you do need a weapon that will apply a lot of stuff. Still, the best thing you can ever use to get yourself a primary is probably just a secondary encumber, maybe with an epitaph. Yeah, as far as I remember, epitaph is considered the best primer in the game, no? I do think that that's true. Because also his ability to do a splash damage. I mean, it's the best secondary. Yeah, that's fair. Dude, I kinda do want to get myself a freaking the best titania admins ability you can possibly get. That includes Furax. And the arcane that will convert your melee combo stacks into critical chance. Yeah, that's gonna be so dirty. So we have funny interactions with site. Resupply. In which way? Resupply? Do you mean? I don't know. I don't really know about the ability of the guy resupply. Does that mean you get yourself ammo constantly? I think that's it. You'll get infinite extra element. Wait, isn't that the same ability you can also get from the lavas? I have heard that the lavas can also infuse your weapon with like any element, no? But I'm not really sure what's the main point of the lavas. I have not really played him. Just play normally and if you empty clip. Ah. That's how it's like. But do you have any kind of problems with the epitaph? In that way? Like if you can get enough of like ammo efficiency, potentially. Ah, I see. It's a battery weapon, no? No, doesn't seem like this weapon's weird. In a way. But it works differently with bow weapons. That epitaph will... Wait! Epitaph is a bow weapon? I never heard about this. Because they don't have extra ammo stash. It goes straight to used ammo. Interesting. Wait, I never knew that epitaph is considered like a bow. This is funny. Which means that also means that it's kinda a pain to reload the epitaph, because like it doesn't really have the ammo. But yeah, it probably works brilliantly with the site. Man, I wish the site would have a primed version. Like, I swear I would probably also try to main it. It just feels so weird to use formats on regular warframes. Like, especially that you know that one day there is gonna be a prime for this warframe. Like, I don't know how people manage to overcome this thought. And how they manage to actually form a normal warframe. If you get a supply with an element you want, it will keep the element. Even if you pick up ammo from the ground, keep elements. Ah, so that still might be a problem to keep up the ammo though. I mean, honestly, that might be a problem only for me. Because I still do remember those... I do believe it was... Netrosel? No. No. It was like Archimedia. I've got my Kuwa nuker, and everything was freaking fine until I realized that I have no way of resupplying an ammo. Dude, that was miserable. I had tons of damage, but I had no ammo. That was so painful. That was so painful. Oh, by the way, I just remembered that Kuwa Nuker also has an additional status with its proc when it is enlarging the body part of the enemy. It is also considered like a status. Of course, it's not gonna be displayed, but it's gonna count in the damage calculation. It's kind of nice to have a status like that. Dude, God bless YouTubers, like I swear. Who discovered this? Also, when it comes to the, how's it called, galvanized mods, when I first read the description, for some reason I thought that damage boost you can get from those status effects it can like apply only 3 times. Okay, what was the problem that I'm trying to remember? I just calculated it kind of weirdly. For some reason I decided that the bonus damage that you can get from the elements, you can get like up to 3 elements, maybe, like something like that. I don't remember what exact problem I had, but like the thing is, I thought that this mod that gives you damage for each status element applied when you kill it. Maybe you cannot refresh it. Maybe you cannot refresh it. So like, yeah, maybe that was the problem that I kind of could not get. Like when you refresh your galvanized mod, when you have killed the guy with a status, it will keep the bonus that you have collected, and it's not gonna refresh. It's with a new element. Maybe that's not true. Like for example, I thought like galvanized mods work like if you kill guy with like 4 elements on him, like 3 times in a row. So you are gonna get the maximum bonus from this galvanized mod, and a potential kill after that with a different status is not gonna increase your damage. Yeah, that's probably exactly the problem I thought this galvanized mod had, but apparently I think that's not the case. Right now I think galvanized mods, they actually save every potential element that you have killed the opponent with. Honestly, it's a little bit sad that the game doesn't really explain you the math behind it. I mean, damage works in mysterious ways, and yeah, that's like exactly the way. Like this is interesting that in order to learn the warframe, you just gotta read the wiki, and even there, it might not be enough for you to satisfy your greed for the information. It would be much more comfortable if the formulas explained would be confirmed by the developers, but no. Guy broke the game. Warframe is the first stacks. Wow, what? 1 million crit for 52 mils? Crit. Wait, isn't that possible with the help of some incarnate weapon? I do believe it's like Sicarus, no? If you like shoot to someone's body part, it will like infinitely stack yourself a crit. I think it's works like that with the Sicarus. Nah? I'm pretty sure I have heard something about this. Or maybe that was a little bit different pistol. But I do remember there's a pistol like that has something to do with the damage when you shoot the body parts of the opponents. Although it's gonna take you a while, but like Interesting what this guy have found out with this Zephyr. Man, there's so many ways that you can break the warframe. Especially if it includes invisibility. The one pistol you got from a daily login. Zenith. It has an amalgam mod that deploy turret that does damage. Turret? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, let me guess, this turret had multiplicative damage in a way. With is used to.
Dead already.
It sucks that warframe doesn't really explain the damage in the game. It would make things so much easier, like I swear. No, just don't use enervate. It just didn't use enervate. So he could stack it endlessly. Do you mean it did use enervate? Because I think that makes more sense. I mean, in any way, I think I gotta watch this video. Or honestly, I feel like I have already seen it one day. Just laughed a bit and went on. He stacked it on enervate. Dude, it's insane. I see. You meant that the turret itself didn't use a... I mean, it not consumed the enervate stats. It used it, but not consumed. I see, that makes sense. Man, I do believe they fixed that already. That will be so fun to recreate it. I can imagine how this thing would break the guilty. How do I get mecha mods? Mecha mods? Probably for the fortune bounties, I do believe. I'm not sure. Asma have a mod that doesn't work with enervate, but it's toxic. Bro, you guys cannot go down? Then I cannot finish this mission. Mecha mods. Where's the acquisition? Yeah, fortune bounty. At least some of them. You can get like it with a 25% chance. So Houston Zephyr with a tornado just shot one bullet to it and game broke. Huh. Wait, tornadoes, they can stack your bullets? I haven't really heard about this mechanic. Anyway, I gotta watch this video 100%. Yeah. Because for the most part, the only thing I also do remember about the funny interaction it is between some kind of weapons and the mag bubble. I have heard this is also a fun thing to experience. Yeah, I gotta see this Zephyr build. I mean, I have seen it once, I'm pretty sure, but it's worth to see it again. I do remember there was at least a build for Inarus, I do believe, that would make him completely immortal back in the days. Although I'm pretty much sure it still the case nowadays. You can make basically any warframe to be immortal. It's 40 seconds. Oh man, what a shame. We deserved a better cinema. It's just a short version. That it's 4 seconds. I see. But we are gonna be watching full version, 100%. Yeah, back in the days, warframe was much more simpler. We were so happy to do thousands of damage. But nowadays, man, hundreds of millions. It's just as easy as that. This was kind of funny when I returned to the warframe, and I could, of course, with the help of a few arcanes, one-shot the Eidolon. I could never imagine doing myself an Eidolon solo, because I remember this PTSD from those bad teams that would require you to spend an omega amount of time for just one set of Eidolons, and then you are doing it solo. This difference was uncomparable. The endorphin rush, being able to freaking one-shot Eidolon. I kinda miss those times, man. But at the same time, maybe that's healthy for the game ecosystem. But nowadays, I think we do struggle a little bit with the end game content. We do struggle with that because it's too easy. It's too easy, and damage attenuation doesn't really do a good job for the game either way. Although recently I have heard that some sniper rifle also fucked up with damage attenuation quite hard. You know how that sniper rifle was called, man. That like in the settings it showed that it shoots like once in a few seconds, but actually it didn't work like that. It shot like 4 bullets in once. So the game couldn't really track the DPS properly. So it would take some time to adjust for the damage attenuation, and while it was adjusting, the boss was already dead. That was freaking something. I like how players are constantly finding some stuff that breaks the game, man. It's insane. The amount of time, the dedication, man. It's crazy. Mobile defense, spy, assassination spies. Oh, man. Holy hell, I wish they would do something with the mobile defense mission. It's almost longer than the survival, even without the security codes. Oh, Normix. I forgot that I wanted to kill the Tusk Thumper. Night ends in 22 minutes, but as far as I remember, that the guy only spawns in a day, or at least has a better chance to. Syndicate missions, nightmare missions of any type. Nightmare missions, you're saying? I do, for a fact, know there are some. The problem is, I do not like when the nightmare mission sucks my energy. I do feel myself a little bit weird playing Titanium without energy. Like, it definitely feels a little bit weird. But while I do have it, please fly as far as you possibly can. And that's it. Okay, I have a plan. Although I do not really have energy, I am more than capable of summoning my crew member. And it should deliver. Just please, don't say a word about change of plans. Okay, we're safe. Okay, that's one. Gotta probably spend this nightmare letters before the event is gonna be over. Otherwise, what are you gonna do with it? Have zero idea. Probably it's gonna be. Probably it's gonna become a dust at this point. When? 6 days. 6 days. Let's call it 7. In 7 days, operation is gonna be over. And who knows when it's gonna come back again. I wish those medallions that they're selling as a reward for the operation, I wish it would give you a little bit more reputation. Because like 1k of reputation is like nothing. Especially considering that you could use it everywhere. I think it would be better for the game if they would be getting a little bit more reputation for the medallion. Right, time added? Yeah. A mission with a time limit. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, but like a mission with the time limit, back in the days, probably was the scariest thing for me. Like, I always disliked to play with a timer. Mostly because I feel restricted. But, funny enough, nowadays, this mission type is probably the easiest. Because you have so much time. It's actually insane. Honestly, this is a weird mechanic to put, you know, a timer in the game that you must complete a mission, but in the certain amount of time. I'm not sure if that like is healthy for the game, because it's puts a player in a stress for the most part. I mean, if we are just talking for like regular games, I like literally I have never ever enjoyed those game modes that required you to not play how you want, but required you to complete the game in a certain amount of time. Like, why cannot you enjoy your playthrough as you wanted to? That was also always a question. Energy drain? Assassination Corpus. И... Nama, Europe. Isn't this a surgeon? Europe, 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 Europe. This one. Ah. Okay, I can do that. Maybe I'm gonna be lucky enough. Oh my god, do you see this amount of fucking distance I need to travel? 1 kilometer, man. Something tells me if I would restart this mission, I'm more than sure I would get myself a better distance one way or another. I probably have rolled the worst map layout. That I potentially could have had. Alright. Although it would be a pleasure to do this mission with a side, you know. The only downside, he's not that fast. Than the titanium. Oops. For some reason, this bomb uses a different button. Compared to the usual alchemy mission, for example. Kinda unusual. Why do you need to press F to drop a power cell if you can... What the hell? Use the button that you have usually used to through alchemy components with. That's unintuitive. Make some consistency. I was personally stuck for some amount of time on this boss because yeah, I used to throw the bombs with my middle mouse button, and it didn't work in this mission. Like, this is probably the only mission that you cannot throw the object with the way you used to, because like every mission in the game that you have something to pick up and through, you are using your middle mouse button. But yeah, this boss is unique in a way. Anyway, 1 AM. I think I'm gonna be done for today. Kinda was fun. Discovered some new information about the operator. Never ever knew that Void touched our kid in such a brutal way. You know, I always thought that those decoration that this makeup that you could put on him, was placed there just for fun. But apparently there's a reason. Yeah, nice to know. So yeah, GG. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.